Our solar system is a vast and wondrous place. It's a cosmic ballet of planets, moons, asteroids, and comets, all dancing around a single star we call the Sun. This star, our Sun, is the anchor of our solar system. It holds everything together with its immense gravity. Imagine yourself shrinking down to the size of an atom. From that tiny perspective, our solar system would still seem incredibly vast. It's a humbling thought. Our journey begins at the center with the Sun and takes us past rocky planets, a belt of asteroids and gas giants with swirling storms. We'll then venture into the icy realms of dwarf planets and beyond, to the very edge of the Sun's influence. So buckle up and get ready for a journey through our cosmic backyard. It's a trip you won't soon forget. The Sun is a star, a giant ball of hot gas. It's the closest star to Earth. The Sun's gravity holds our entire solar system together. It's like the glue that keeps everything from flying off into space. Without the Sun, there would be no life on Earth. It provides us with light and warmth. The Sun's energy drives our weather patterns and makes plants grow. The Sun is mostly made up of hydrogen and helium. These gases are constantly fusing together in the Sun's core. This process, called nuclear fusion, releases enormous amounts of energy. The Sun is about 109 times wider than Earth. It's so big that over 1 million Earths could fit inside it. Even though it's so far away, the Sun's light and heat reach us in just 8 minutes. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. It's also the closest planet to the Sun. This proximity to the Sun makes Mercury a very extreme world. Imagine a place where the Sun blazes in the sky, making the surface hot enough to melt lead. That's Mercury. During the day, temperatures can soar to over 800 degrees Fahrenheit. But Mercury has no atmosphere to trap the heat, so at night temperatures plunge to a frigid minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the biggest temperature swing of any planet in our solar system. Mercury is a rocky planet with a cratered surface. It's a bit like our moon in appearance. The planet has a very thin atmosphere, almost non-existent. This means that Mercury is constantly bombarded by meteoroids. One interesting fact about Mercury is that it has a very short year. Due to its speedy orbit, a year on Mercury is only 88 Earth days long. Venus is often called Earth's twin because it's similar in size and composition to our planet. However, Venus is a very different place. It's a scorching hot world with a toxic atmosphere. Imagine a planet shrouded in thick, yellowish clouds. These clouds trap heat, creating a runaway greenhouse effect. This makes Venus the hottest planet in our solar system, even hotter than Mercury. The surface of Venus is a desolate wasteland. It's covered in volcanoes, mountains, and vast plains of lava flows. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is 90 times greater than on Earth. It's like being a mile beneath the ocean's surface. Venus rotates very slowly on its axis. In fact, a day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus also rotates in the opposite direction to most planets in our solar system. This means the Sun rises in the west and sets in the east on Venus. Earth is our home, a unique and precious planet. It's the only planet in our solar system known to support life. What makes Earth so special? From space, Earth appears as a pale blue dot. This is due to the presence of water, which covers over 70% of our planet's surface. Water is essential for life as we know it. Earth has just the right temperature range for liquid water to exist. Earth's atmosphere is another key factor that makes life possible. It protects us from harmful radiation from the Sun. It also helps to regulate the planet's temperature. Earth has a diverse range of ecosystems, from lush rainforests to icy polar regions. These ecosystems are home to an incredible array of plant and animal life. Our planet is teeming with biodiversity. Earth is a dynamic planet, constantly changing. It has active geological processes, such as earthquakes and volcanoes. It also has a climate system that is influenced by both natural and human factors. Mars has captivated our imaginations for centuries. It's a cold, desert-like planet with a reddish hue. This red color comes from iron oxide, or rust, which is abundant on the Martian surface. Mars is home to the largest volcano in our solar system, Olympus Mons. It's 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Mars also has a massive canyon system called Valles Marineris. It's so long and deep that it would stretch across the entire United States. Scientists believe that Mars may have once been a much warmer and wetter planet. There's evidence of ancient rivers, lakes, and even oceans. Some researchers believe that life may have existed on Mars in the past. Today, Mars has a very thin atmosphere. It's too thin to support liquid water on the surface for long periods of time. However, there's evidence of ice at the Martian poles and in the soil. Mars is a prime target for future human exploration. Scientists and engineers are working on developing the technology needed to send humans to Mars in the coming decades. Between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter lies the asteroid belt. It's a region of space populated by millions of rocky objects, ranging in size from small pebbles to dwarf planets. These asteroids are remnants from the early solar system. They're leftover building blocks that never quite came together to form a planet. The asteroid belt is a cosmic shooting gallery. Asteroids constantly collide with each other, creating smaller fragments and dust. While most asteroids are relatively small, some are quite large. Ceres, the largest object in the asteroid belt, is classified as a dwarf planet. It's about the size of Texas. The asteroid belt isn't as densely packed as science fiction movies often portray it. Spacecraft have to navigate carefully through this region, but the distances between asteroids are vast. The asteroid belt is a valuable source of information about the early solar system. By studying asteroids, scientists can learn about the conditions that existed when our solar system was forming. Section 8, Jupiter, giant of the solar system. Jupiter is a true giant, the largest planet in our solar system. It's so big that over 1,300 Earths could fit inside it. Jupiter is a gas giant, meaning it doesn't have a solid surface like Earth. Instead, it's mostly made up of hydrogen and helium. One of Jupiter's most striking features is its Great Red Spot. This is a massive storm that's been raging for centuries. The Great Red Spot is so big that it could swallow Earth whole. Jupiter has a faint ring system, much fainter than Saturn's rings. These rings are made up of dust particles. Jupiter has over 75 known moons. Some of its most famous moons are Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Io is the most volcanically active body in our solar system. Europa is covered in ice, and scientists believe there may be a vast ocean of liquid water beneath its surface. Ganymede is the largest moon in our solar system. It's even bigger than the planet Mercury. Callisto is a heavily cratered moon, suggesting it has been bombarded by asteroids and comets throughout its history. Section 9. Saturn, the ringed wonder. Saturn is best known for its stunning ring system. These rings are made up of countless particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from tiny grains to large boulders. The rings are incredibly thin, only a few hundred feet thick in some places. Saturn is a gas giant. Like Jupiter, it's mostly made up of hydrogen and helium. Saturn is also home to powerful storms. It has a hexagonal-shaped jet stream at its north pole. Saturn has over 80 known moons. Its largest moon, Titan, is larger than the planet Mercury. Titan is a fascinating world with a dense atmosphere and methane lakes on its surface. Scientists believe that Titan may have the potential to support some form of life. Another interesting moon is Enceladus. It has geysers that erupt from its south polar region, spewing water vapor and ice particles into space. These geysers suggest that there may be a subsurface ocean on Enceladus, potentially making it another candidate for life beyond Earth. Section 10, Ice Giants and Distant Worlds. Beyond Saturn lie the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. These planets are much smaller than Jupiter and Saturn, but they're still much larger than Earth. Uranus is a blue-green world with a unique tilt. It's tilted on its side, so its poles are where its equator should be. This unusual tilt gives Uranus extreme seasons. Each pole experiences 42 years of continuous sunlight, followed by 42 years of darkness. Neptune is a deep blue planet with the strongest winds in our solar system. These winds can reach speeds of over 1,200 miles per hour. Neptune has a faint ring system and 14 known moons. Its largest moon, Triton, is unique in that it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction to the planet's rotation. The solar system's outer reaches. Beyond Neptune lies the Kuiper Belt, home to icy objects and dwarf planets like Pluto. Pluto, once the 9th planet, was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. It has 5 moons, including Charon, forming a binary system. Beyond the Kuiper Belt is the Oort Cloud, a vast shell of icy objects. The Oort Cloud is thought to be the source of long-period comets. It marks the boundary of our solar system. Beyond it lies interstellar space, the vast gulf between stars. The solar system is vast and awe-inspiring, full of wonders yet to be discovered.